so you know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go out to the BPS drum smoker that's at 300. We're gonna put this on for about 20 minutes all by its lonesome. And then we're gonna introduce the tomatoes and the corn. Hello kids, it's your old pal Big Papa here. Today we're gonna cook some chicken. We're gonna do some spatchcock chicken, and we're gonna cook a very simple recipe. A little bit of cheap white wine, Desert Gold, because you know how much I love that. Some corn, which I've shucked. Some tomatoes cut in half. Some basil at the end. Smells so good, the basil. So we're gonna move that stuff aside just for a second, and let's spatchcock the chicken. You guys have seen this a million times before, but what's a million and one? Take the blade back here, the scissors. Now we've got the drum at 300 degrees, BPS drum at 300 degrees. And that renders the meat great, but doesn't get all the stuff out of the skin to give you a crispy skin. So what we're gonna do is, instead of cooking it to 160, 162 like I normally do, I'm gonna cook it to 150 on the drum. And then I'm gonna bring it in here. Get rid of some of the stuff in the middle. Flip it over. I got that nice and flat. So we're going to put the Desert Gold on it. Then we're gonna put it out on the cooker. I figure this is gonna be about 40 minutes on the smoker. So like I said, what we're gonna do, we're gonna smoke it to about 150. Then we're gonna pull it off and we're gonna have the broiler heated up to broil. And we're gonna do the backside first for about 3 or 4 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it over until we get to our 160 temperature. But what that should do is the broiler will give it the heat it needs for the skin to do what it needs to do. So once again, corn, tomatoes, basil, and chicken. Couldn't be any easier, could it? We're gonna take these half tomatoes, nice little base olive oil, spread it around a little bit. I'm gonna put these face down because we want them to do, so we want them to kind of caramelize on the bottom. So we're gonna cook them face down like this. Now it's gonna be really funny when they go on the cooker, the chicken's gonna be above them, dripping into it. But also, right when I get the tomatoes like I want, I'm just gonna pour a little bit of white wine in there. So the white wine, the Desert Gold, will, with the chicken fat, will make us just a wonderful, wonderful sauce. And very simple, very clean. See, it's 3 or 4 ingredients. I mean, I'm not gonna mess it up. You're not gonna mess it up. Pour the corn out pretty evenly. Little sneaky trick here. This part of it's not sneaky. This is the Desert Gold. Sesame, garlic, salt, citrus, all kinds of beautiful things. Mediterranean meets California. That's what I did when I created it. She said, nice. We're gonna take some avocado oil. Don't tell anybody. Okay, this is ready for the chicken. Now we're gonna season the chicken. See, what I do with this pan is I can shake the rub all over and not make a mess. So that's why I keep in this bottom thing. So we're gonna, nice little coating. Desert Gold. I'm gonna hit the bottom just a little oil just to use as a binder to hold that Desert Gold on there. Flip it over. This is going to be wonderful. Get in between the arms, in between the wings. Get a good coating on there. Okay, so you know what we're going to do. We're going to go out to the BPS drum smoker that's at 300. We're going to put this on for about 20 minutes all by its lonesome. And then we're going to introduce the tomatoes and the corn. And then we're going to pour a little bit of white wine in there and let the chicken drip down into the corn and the tomatoes to give you a nice little sauce. When done, and then right when it's done, we're going to take our basil and we're going to chop it up, shred it, and mix it in. I'll see you out by the cooker and we'll be back here to assemble it. Okay, we're out by the BPS drum. We're looking at our 300 degrees. Yeah, that should be perfect. Okay, so it's 51 degrees now. It's got to get 100 degrees basically. And so we'll see you at about 110 degrees because that's when I put the tomatoes and corn in. This is perfect. I went 35 minutes, okay? We're at 107. We're going to do something kind of interesting. How'd that look? The corn and everything below it? Now we're riding this to 150. It's got 50 degrees. Okay, we're going to bring it in. I'm going to pour a little bit of the liquid out. I'm going to put it in the broiler for about 5 minutes. And try and get that heat up and get the skin just right. We're going to pull this out, but we'll be putting it back in there in just a second. We transfer chicken over here. We're going to just pour a little bit of this chicken sauce and wine juice off, okay? Just a little bit. Clear the way. So all these get browned right. Chicken pan. Now, this is wacky because we're going to hit it in the broiler on the back side of it. For about 5 minutes this side, then I'm going to flip it, maybe go 7 to 10 minutes and it should be done and the skin should just be perfect. So I'll be right back. Put our chicken right here, and I did try and chart it. Here comes our tomatoes and corn. Sprinkle some basil in there, a little freshen it up. Look, I can just pull this leg off. There we have it, our nice smoked and broiled spatchcock chicken with garden tomatoes and fresh summer corn. That's pretty fun.